He's al-Miqdad ibn al-Aswad, from those that accepted Islam early, and when he did, he publicized his deen in Mecca. Al-Miqdad was a very, very tall man with dark skin. He had a unibrow, a lot of hair on his head, and he had this hayba about, he had this presence, he was intimidating. Al-Miqdad is the one during the Battle of Badr. He said that statement that Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anh said, I wish I could have said what Al-Miqdad said in that moment. Where he says, 313, ill-equipped against 1,000, ready for war of the kuffar. He says to the Prophet ﷺ, do you think we're going to say to you like Bani Israel said to Musa, اذهب أنت وربك فقاتلا إن ها هنا قاعدون, you and your Lord go fight, we're going to stay here? Rather we say to you, اذهب أنت وربك فقاتلا إنا معكما مقاتلون, you and your Lord go fight, we will be there fighting with you. Take us to the end of the world and back, we will fight tooth and nail for you, on your right, on your left, in front of you, behind you, until Allah gives you victory. That's the type of allegiance Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from me and you. Al-Miqdad was the one standing guard over the tent of the Prophet ﷺ during Badr. The only one in Badr that was on a horse, Al-Miqdad. From the Fursan of the Prophet ﷺ, the cavaliers of the Prophet, that when the going got tough, if it was a high stakes moment, you knew these companions would never miss. Like in the hadith of Hatib ibn Balta'a, when Hatib sends a letter to the Mushrikun, telling them about the Prophet ﷺ's plan to conquest Mecca. The Prophet ﷺ receives a revelation. Who does he send? Ali radiallahu anh, Al-Miqdad, Al-Zubayr. There's a woman carrying a letter to the Mushrikun. Get that letter from her. Instantly, they leave, they go, they find her. She doesn't want to give the letter. Ali radiallahu anh says to her, وَالَّذِي يُحْلَفُ بِهِ, I swear by the one that's sworn by. لَتُخْرِجَنَّ الْكِتَابِ أَوْ لَأَجُرِّدَنَّكِ, you either bring out the letter or I will strip you down. When she saw that seriousness from them, she gave them the letter, took it back to the Prophet ﷺ. That's the type of unwavering devotion a person should strive to copy today. Until his last moment, his loyalty to the Prophet ﷺ, he was always at the service of the Prophet ﷺ. Even after the death of the Prophet ﷺ, even on his deathbed at 70, when he was dying, he takes a huge amount of his wealth, sends it to Al-Hasan al-Hussein, sends it to the wives of the Prophet ﷺ. Always at the service of this deen. He said, لَأَمُوتَنَّ وَالْإِسْلَامُ عَزِيزًا, I will die and Islam will be mighty. That's the type of allegiance we need to emulate today. That man, he came to Miqdad and he tells him, I wish I could have seen what you've seen. Meaning, I wish I was there with you, with the Prophet ﷺ. Miqdad being a scholar, and this is a message to us today. It's like he's talking to me today. Why would a person desire to be somewhere that Allah caused them to miss? Meaning that you don't know who you would have been back then, from the Muslimun or from the Kuffar. But there's a hikmah why you're here today. There's a hikmah. Emulate their footsteps today. Emulate that even if you're the only one, even if everything is against this deen. لَأَمُوتَنَّ وَالْإِسْلَامُ عَزِيزًا, I will die and Islam will be mighty. That's their look. Some people, they're worth more than themselves. Like when Amr ibn al-As was trying to open up Egypt, and he asks Umar ibn Khattab for reinforcements. Umar ibn Khattab sends him 4,000 men, and he says to him, I've sent you on the head of each 1,000 a man in themselves that's worth 1,000. From amongst them is Al-Miqdad, a man worth 1,000 men. Subhanahu wa ta'ala make us like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us firm in this deen. Allahumma ameen.